Hey guys, this is David from Juki Junkies, home to Gigi's Fabric Shop, and in today's video we have a very special machine, one of Juki's most advanced, top-of-the-line computerized sewing machines. We have 5 fun facts on this machine that are going to blow your mind. Number 1, this machine has one of the biggest throat spaces you can possibly get. It's the 12-inch throat space, so from here to the needle we have 12 inches. It also comes with a massive extension table directly out of the box. And my favorite thing to also kind of set off this throat space is the lighting. The lighting on this machine is amazing. And not only is the lighting amazing, you can actually set the lighting to different colors. So like, let's just say we want to adjust it to go a little bit warmer. I just go to the settings and just bring it down a little bit and it gets a lot warmer. If I want it to be a little bit whiter, I can adjust it up. So that is really cool. And then on top of that, I can also brighten and dim the light depending on what I need it to be for the sewing project I'm sewing on. So that's number 1. It is pretty awesome. Number 2, this machine comes with Wi-Fi capabilities. And what does that mean for the sewer? Well, it means that you can actually pull up the user manual on this machine on that awesome screen over there and just kind of scroll and slide to the left and right as you would on your phone on the machine and kind of go through the user manual while you're working on your projects right here without having to have your computer or your phone on you. Another cool thing you can do is you can actually watch instructional videos on this machine, so you can actually figure out how to do all the different features on this machine watching an instructional video. And on top of that, you can even surf the web. So if you want to find accessories for this machine, there's a little tab where it says Juki Home Website. You click there and it'll show you all the list of all the accessories you can get for this machine. So let's go over that a little bit more. So here is the Juki sewing net. We can just scroll over to all the little options and it's going to be over here on the right. And the first tab we have is a digital tutorial. So this is going to be pretty much shortcuts to all the different things on this machine. And you can just click on them and it'll pop up a little QR code that you can scan and it'll kind of go over all of those little shortcuts. And then we can go back by pressing the home button and we can go to the Juki website. It gives you the option again to scan a QR code or just bypass it and go with the machine. So now we're on the Juki website where we can scroll through here and find the different things we want to learn about this machine, whether it's accessories or whatnot. So let's go back to the home, tap that right there, and now we have the manual. So this is really cool because you can either scan it and pop it up on your phone again, or you can just press manual and it'll pop it up. So let's wait for that to load. And as you can see, it's actually really quick too. So now I can actually just skim and scan through the manual by just scrolling through it on my machine. So I can kind of just find the things that I need to find right here without actually having my manual. So that's kind of cool. And now we're going to go back, and this is one of my favorite features right here, instructional movie. Tap right there, instructional movie, and it'll just pull up pretty much Juki's YouTube channel going over all of the little steps on this machine on how to use it. And there's tons of instructional videos on this machine on their website, or you can even search our YouTube channel and find us and watch our videos right there. Voila, there we are. Make sure you guys subscribe. Number 3. One of the most advanced features on this machine, the Juki Smart Feed system. This machine doesn't need a walking foot. It has a built-in walking foot on the machine. So if you come back here, I'll show you. Pretty much all you're going to do is just pinch down on this little foot, pull it down, and voila, you now have a built-in walking foot. And this walking foot is a lot different than the typical walking foot because you can actually use it with decorative stitches, zigzag stitches, because it's customizable and it's able to kind of just work with the regular foot you have on there versus having to change out the whole foot to a walking foot. So that's really, really cool. Another thing you can do with it is you can actually adjust how big the strides are on the foot when it's moving, so that way if you're working with fine materials, you can have tiny little steps. And if you're working with heavier materials, you can have those big steps, so it's pulling those thicker materials through. So let's just go ahead and show you how that works. So we're just going to go to the sewing little tab on the top, press Smart Feed right here, and here's where we're going to adjust our Smart Feed system. The negatives is going to be the shorter strides, 0 is going to be the normal, and then plus is going to be longer strides. Number 4, something very exclusive to the Juki DX4000, the bobbin sensor. Other machines have bobbin counters. This machine actually has a sensor, and it can tell you where your bobbin thread is at. So you can just go to the little settings tab, go to the bobbin sensor, and you can set it to 30, 100, or 200, and it'll just pop up a warning when you get down to that point. And you can always just press override if you continue to sew, but it's just a nice little reminder telling you, hey, you might want to change that bobbin out before it's too late. Number 5, what really makes this machine special is how easy it is to adjust all the different settings on such a high-tech machine. Sometimes people look at this machine and go, oh my goodness, I am overwhelmed. But in reality, it's actually really easy because everything's just on the screen right here. You can visually see all the adjustments happening as they happen. And I mean, it's just as simple as working your iPhone. I mean, it's really, really clean, very simple, very fast, very responsive touches. So let's kind of just go over and show you some of the cool highlight features that it has with all the little animations it provides you. So here's the sewing screen. It's very simple. There's all these little tabs. You just click on the sewing tab. And this is pretty much going to be your user interface for the whole entire machine when you're using it. And right here on these little dials, you're going to be able to adjust these little settings. So we have the presser foot pressure. Just turning that to the right, it's going to adjust it up and down. Very simple, and it has like a nice little sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds awesome. And then the stitch length right here. And as you can see, as I'm adjusting that stitch length, it's actually showing an animation of the stitches increasing and decreasing. So that is what I'm talking about, how this machine has very descriptive little animations for every little setting change you do. And as you can see, the background of this is actually the feed dog and the little stitch plate hole where your needle's going in, and that's showing the position of your needle right there. So let's just go ahead and tap right here and adjust our needle to the middle more, and just tap right there to tap out of it. And look, now it's moved it even on the animation, so you can kind of see where you're at all the time. And then of course we have the presser foot lift on and off. So let's say I want to change the stitch. All I'm going to do is just press on this little number right here, and we're just going to go down to like a little zigzag right here, number 7. And as I increase and decrease it, you can see that stitch animation changing on the screen itself. So these are some of the cool features on this machine that really separates it from all the other machines and makes it very simple to use. Bonus fact, this machine just has too many cool mind-blowing facts to fit into just 5. But here's a quick little bonus fact. The free arm cover is gigantic, as you can see, and it also has accessory compartments in the back and the front for all 17 accessories this machine comes with. So there's the little spots you can put it in. If you guys want to dive more in depth on this machine, stick around till the very end of this video. There's going to be 2 videos that pop up at the end, and you can just click on them. It'll be Dive Deep Part 1, Dive Deep Part 2 on the DX4000, where Boki will actually go over this machine in more depth. If you guys really enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment any questions or your favorite features you've heard about the DX4000. And if you guys have any questions on this machine and you want to talk to one of us, call us at 813-661-9000 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And we post every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you hit that subscribe button.